Oh boy. What's going on, YouTube? Birds, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., natural born thriller. Welcome everyone to WWE SmackDown Live Review, the show from October 30th, 2018. We're in Atlanta, Georgia. Your commentators were Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves. Alright, let's get to the show. The show opened up with WWE Champion AJ Styles, which is he's the hometown hero. He got a huge pop, huge AJ Styles chant. He talks about, basically he calls out Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan comes out. He gets booed because this is I mean he got some cheers, but he mostly got booed because he's in the home of AJ Styles, the home turf of AJ Styles, So Styles said that he wants to apologize for what happened last week and everything, and Dan Bryan's like, no need to apologize, and he's like, they're both fighting for the same prize, and said both men has both as a man are in the ring as competitors, in ring competitors, whatever. And basically saying that, but he looks at him right now, and he doesn't see him as a friend. He sees him as a respected colleague, and he wants to be WWE champion basically. And AJ Styles was like he's like, you let me finish. He's sorry because he lied last week and said the paper cake wasn't an accident. It was meant for him. And in personal, he says, but he's like for this Friday and everything. And Dan Bryan was like, well, shocker. He pretends to be shocked and everything. Dan Bryan says he doesn't lie, and he is honest, and he feels like him on purpose. And it just I was like, you know what, we want to wait until Crown Jewel. We can do this right here, right now, defending the W Championship. Instead of just saying, Dan Bryan just doesn't want to go either to Saudi Arabia. They could just let that. No, you got to do a storyline where we're gonna do the match early. So Shane McMahon comes out and it says, usually when something like this happens, it never happens, but he said, he said he's gonna make it happen. So referee comes out, and we got this match right here, right now. Basically the Crown Jewel WWE Championship match comes early on SmackDown. So the match happens between AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. Damn good match, obviously. Daniel Bryan was suffering the knee injury in the match after doing the tope suicida. They give these guys a lot of time wrestling. 2 commercial breaks. Obviously, this was obviously match of the night. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan on SmackDown for the WWE Championship. At the ending, we get Styles go for the calf killer. Because again, Daniel Bryan was favored in the knee, so AJ Styles goes for the calf killer. And Daniel Bryan, he taps out. Daniel Bryan taps out to the phenomenal AJ Styles. Still WWE Champion. And again, folks, the reason why to do this because Daniel Bryan is standing up to WWE saying, no, I'm not going to Saudi Arabia after the whole Jamal Khashoggi incident, So first you got John Cena removed due to storyline, but the reality is because what happened with the Washington Post journalist, and I got Daniel Bryan in storyline that they just had the match, and then they got this match again at Saudi Arabia. It's already been done. It came early. No, the reality is he doesn't want to go there because of what happened with the Washington Post journalist, which is Jamal Khashoggi. So anyways, so Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, they start shaking hands, they start hugging. It was a damn good match. And also Samoa Joe comes out, beats up on Styles, beats up on Daniel Bryan, cocaine and clutch with both men, and there you go. Samoa Joe, this is the belt, and Samoa Joe is going to be, well, I'll get to that later though. I'll say that for later. Jeff Hardy was doing a promo about the World Cup tournament at Saudi Arabia, and Miz did it too. We get SmackDown general manager Paige. She asked Charlotte to come in. Charlotte was smiling and everything, and Paige was was like, who says she has a question for Charlotte? Whoever I like, and she basically says to Charlotte, team captain of SmackDown Live, and Charlotte also her facial expression turned from this to this. Because she's depressed that she's not going after the SmackDown Women's Championship belt again against Becky Lynch. She's lost to her twice. And she had her opportunities too. That's nothing. She had lots of opportunities to go after a championship. Sometimes she's lucky, sometimes she's not, but folks, I'm done with Charlotte Flair now. I am officially done with Charlotte Flair. Not against the person, it's just the character. Oh my god, Charlotte Flair is not sure that she wants to be the the right girl to be doing this and all that. Uh, uh, no, the real reason she's saying that right now because she wants another shot at the SmackDown Women's title. That's why, and she's not getting it. And basically, she says she's not the right person to do it, and then Paige is like, "Well, why don't you think about it, and we'll get to." And then obviously she's gonna agree to it. Hopefully, it'll turn her heel down the line. So next we get to a Halloween theme for SmackDown, a match called Trick or Street Fight, and it featured, and I was afraid on who's gonna be in the match, and sure enough, and my nightmares came, came to right before my eyes. So the New Day comes out. Yeah, I know how. Yeah, I know how I feel about the New Day. So Becky's doing it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So New Day is doing. Biggie doing the introduction. Also, I hear the Bruise music. I'm like, oh no, because it's a Halloween theme they don't hear. They have the New Day dressing up like Gangrel, which was Biggie, Edge, which was Xavier Woods, and Christian, which was Kofi Kingston. So basically, the New Day dressed up like the Brood. And I look at this and I say to myself, well, they're the faggot Dracula vampire group, and they're trying to ruin my childhood of a faction that was actually fucking cool in the Brood, Gangrel, Edge, and Christian. The New Day, the way they carry themselves, we're wearing all these My Little Pony colors and all that, and the unicorn horns and Blue cereal and everything all around. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What a fucking slap in the face to the Brood. And then on top of that, you got Sheamus coming out there. Yeah, Sheamus was. I mean, Sheamus was not in the match though. It was Cesaro. But before we got Big E versus Cesaro in the match in this Trick or Street Fight, here you have Cesaro and Sheamus coming out, and I see Sheamus. I mean, his skin wasn't enough to be white. Now they had to have his hair white, his beard white, and his eyebrows white, because you gotta make him look like a ghost. It's fucking stupid. And W. We know Sheamus has a pale skin, but but the way they did it was so stupid. And Big Show out there too. Big E versus Cesaro. I didn't care about the match, but Big E won. Fuck this match. Moving on. This was a low point to me after that AJ Styles match against Daniel Bryan. It was fucking garbage. We see AJ Styles backstage talking to Paige. He wants Samoa Joe at WWE Crown Jewel, and he gets it. She gives him what he wants. About right, wrestling round number one, 2 matches. Two wrestling matches. Now our number 2. And we get, hey, WWE remembers who's on the show. Who's their United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, at first they said it was for the United States Championship, but then later on, all of a sudden they said, your winner of the match, Shinsuke Nakamura. And I said, wait a minute, I thought it was for the United States Championship. I thought he was defending his title. It was so fucking confusing. But but Shinsuke Nakamura went up against R-Truth. Yeah, Carmella at ringside for R-Truth, and then during the match, there was a dance break going on. I gotta say one thing, Shinsuke messed up the spot that R-Truth did. He tried to do a head scissors, but Shinsuke messed up that spot. Shinsuke could have killed himself there. Damn it. But the match ends with a Kinshasa by Shinsuke Nakamura, and there you go. Oh my god, folks. Oh man. This is why I don't watch SmackDown no more. They're not doing anything with Shinsuke Nakamura. It's bad enough that they haven't won the WWE Championship belt about 7 times of his championship matches that he had. But now you're just putting on the and now you're trying to save face by saying that you're pretending to do something with Shinsuke Nakamura by putting the United States belt on him, just not to do anything with him. And by the way, what's going on with the whole United States of Nakamura? What happened with that? Did WWE decide just to kill that already? They decided to not do that anymore now? Then why even do it? Why Nakamura bring it up in the first place? This is what I'm fucking talking about. This company, they don't know what the fuck to do with these talents that they need to utilize. And Shinsuke Nakamura you could have done something very cool with this whole Nakamura thing, but they chose not to now. But they're geniuses. They know what they're doing with the stars. No, they don't. They're fucking garbage. WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch comes out. She gets a loud Becky Lynch chant because fans don't want to boo her. They want to cheer her. Becky Lynch says that she's the last woman standing, and she says to herself, "I'm the man. I am the man. I know." And she got a T-shirt that says, "I am the man." And basically, she's talking about Ronda Rousey being the baddest woman on the planet. Yeah, I told that to Amanda Nunes. It's not me knocking Ronda Rousey. I'm just saying, you can't call yourself the baddest woman on the planet if you got your ass kicked in your final fight against Amanda Nunes. But anyways. And Becky Lynch says, because every woman she's stepping in the ring with, she's beating them and all that, but before their bell rang, blah blah blah. And she says she's gonna take Ronda Rousey's arm off at Survivor Series. Yeah, cool story, bro. Samoa Joe cuts a promo about AJ Styles. So AJ Styles that he hasn't forgotten, and he's talking more about his family. And he says he's going to become the league champion. And I'm like, cool story, bro. You're just a filler because Dan Bryan didn't want to go there. But it was a good promo, though, by Samoa Joe, obviously, because, Samoa Joe is the man, obviously. But it's just like, whatever. Main event time. I think I forgot to mention this. I did a segment with The Miz. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now, yeah. Yeah, I think this happened in hour number 2. I'll remember it. I'm trying to remember if either hour number 1 or hour number 2. But anyways, so yeah, Miz or Randy Orton as a tag team against Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio Jr. as a tag team, and Yashir Man, obviously in the office. 'Cause he's the SmackDown commissioner, and they did a segment where the Miz was talking about, you know, basically on trying to unlock Mysterio, Jeff and Randy. Randy wasn't having nothing of it, and then Miz was acting scared. And Shane Man says, this World Cup tournament for Crown Jewel is like, we can't have his sister from Raw have her wrestle be best in the world because she's gonna brag about it, because it's gonna be because it's someone from Raw who will win the tournament and everything. And he says SmackDown needs to win that cup. So whoever makes it to the finals and don't win, it'll say goodbye to SmackDown. You'll be gone from SmackDown. You're fired. So now this whole world, let's think about this logic now. The World Cup WWE did which I was getting my hopes up when I first heard about it. They was good to the World Cup. Oh, cool! I can't wait to see what they do with it. And then we see what they do with it. They announced John Cena be part of it. Kurt Angle, The Miz, Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio Jr., Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, all Americans, and one of them didn't even wrestle to qualify in the match, and that was John Cena. So how's this the World Cup if it's only American wrestlers wrestling, and then finally Cena was taken out because Cena's stand up to WWE and said I'm not going, and they have another American in there, not just American but an African American and Bobby Lashley. And then when I saw the brackets that was shown on Raw, I said, "Wait a minute, Raw side are going to wrestle each other, and then you got SmackDown sides wrestling each other, and then the next, and then from the quarterfinals, and then the semifinals, you're going to have another, 2 more Raw wrestlers wrestling each other, and 2 more SmackDown wrestlers wrestling each other, and then once we get to the finals, it's going to be a Raw versus SmackDown type of shit. Like what the fuck? Like wait, it's supposed to be best in the world in WWE, or is this going to be best in the world? Where it pertains which WWE wrestlers are from Raw or SmackDown. And in this case, they should just save this for Survivor Series because SmackDown and Raw are going at each other at Survivor Series that they've been doing for the last 3 years. Why couldn't they do this as so this whole Crown Jewel shit doesn't mean anything. Like I said before, and like other people said before, this whole Crown Jewel bullshit doesn't mean anything. We're pertains to the World Cup. Don't mean shit at the end of the day. And based on what they did too, oh my god, oh. and which I'm saying, oh my god, because I didn't even see the show to know what happened. I read the results, I heard about it, and like, wow. But I digress. Or should I say I don't digress because I'm just saying. I could just say that. I'm just saying. Anyways, but enough of that. Main event match, I thought it was good. This was a good main event tag team match. But The Miz taking a pinfall here against Rey Mysterio Jr. I think. Oh no, Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry. 619 and Tom Bond waiting for Jeff Hardy to do onto The Miz, and then Randy Orton comes out of nowhere with an RKO on Jeff Hardy. Meant to say, Randy Orton with an RKO on Jeff Hardy, and you gotta love the fact that Kevin Dunn, from the production truck, missed that spot. And then, but they showed the replay later on though. They always got a backup, right? No, the whole point of RKO out of nowhere is for the fans to watch it at home. We're supposed to see that coming out of nowhere, and you did it in a way that we couldn't see it. And Rey Mysterio goes for a springboard to Orton. Orton gets caught in the RKO in midair. Pretty cool. And Miz gets up. He's like, yeah, that's where you get Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio Jr. And then Randy Orton gets him an RKO too. So and then Randy Orton stands tall to end the show. And that was the end of the show. Talking about wrestling for hour number 2. 2 matches. Overall, now wrestling on the show, 4 matches. And no women's matches, folks. This is WWE's way to capitalize on WWE Evolution All Women Pay-Per-View for WWE. And what they do for SmackDown? No women's matches. Oh, but Raw can have women's matches, but SmackDown they can't have women's matches. Oh, but there were women's on there. Paige was on there. Carmella was on there. Becky Lynch was on there. Becky Lynch. But they weren't wrestling. And what about the whole thing with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville after what happened at Evolution, where Mandy Rose eliminates Sonya Deville, a betrayal type of thing. That the way he loves to say too and all. What happened with that one? Why couldn't we do it on this show? Why, you could have done you couldn't do a skip for that, or at least have a match between Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. That Sonya Deville was upset that Mandy Rose did that to her, and they could have a one-on-one match, and you could have not done the trick or street fight match, which was fucking garbage anyways, with Biggie and Cesaro. From my overall strength of the show, this show was so fucking terrible, folks. But I'll give it a 2 out of 10. I thought it was better than Raw, because at least Raw. I mean, so SmackDown. It did give me some good wrestling. From the ones I saw. And the ones I supported too. As far as Raw Truth and Shinsuke, it was decent. It was anything great. So that being said, I'm done. Thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr. That's your born driller. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed this review, thumbs up or thumbs down. Choice is yours and yours alone. And yeah, WWE, fuck you again. And you can kiss my ass again, WWE Crown Jewel event. And fuck you overall, what you done with Shinsuke and Asuka. So yeah, hit like and subscribe, folks. Tell a friend about this.